Your mind is not a public square for every passing thought to loiter. It is a fortress, and you have been leaving the gates wide open. Today, we will uncover a foundational Stoic principle that will forever change how you interact with the digital world: the dichotomy of control. This ancient wisdom will equip you to distinguish what truly belongs to you, your attention, your judgment, your inner peace, from the vast ocean of external noise, particularly the relentless currents of social media. You will learn to redirect your most precious resource, your focus, away from the endless feed and toward what cultivates genuine virtue in your life. Centuries ago, the brilliant philosopher Epictetus, a man born into slavery, understood this profound truth with brutal clarity. He lived a life where almost everything external was beyond his command: his body, his status, his freedom. Yet he famously declared, "Some things are up to us and some things are not up to us." This was not a passive resignation, but a battle cry for inner liberation. He taught that our opinions, our impulses, our desires, our aversions, these are entirely within our power. But our bodies, our possessions, our reputations, our positions, these are external, ultimately beyond our control. Imagine Epictetus, a man whose physical liberty was denied, yet whose mind remained an unbreachable bastion of self-possession. His daily existence was a stark reminder of what could be taken from him. One legend recounts his master twisting his leg until it broke, to which Epictetus calmly replied, "I told you it would break." A Stoic perspective does not romanticize suffering. It simply acknowledges that the event is external, but your reaction to it, your judgment of it, and your will to endure, these are always yours. The physical pain was not up to him, but his philosophical response, his inner resilience, absolutely was. This was his profound, lived understanding of the dichotomy. He knew that the only real chains were those we forge for ourselves, binding our minds to external outcomes. Our world, with its glowing screens and constant notifications, presents a new set of chains, just as binding. This isn't just ancient history. This is your life, right now, in every moment you scroll, every notification that pulls you, every comparison that twists your gut. Before understanding this, your mind likely felt like a ship without a rudder, tossed by the algorithmic waves. The moment your phone vibrated, an almost involuntary pull would take hold. You'd pick it up, not because you consciously chose to, but because an external signal demanded your attention. An image of a friend's perfect vacation, a headline designed to trigger outrage, an endless stream of fleeting opinions, each one a tiny, undetectable tug at your focus. You might have felt a nagging anxiety, a persistent feeling that you were missing out or that you weren't quite measuring up. This wasn't an accident. This was the algorithm, a vast, complex external system precisely calibrated to keep you engaged, to keep your attention outside of your control. It fed you content designed to provoke an emotional response, to create a sense of urgency, to make you feel like you needed to keep looking, keep consuming. It stole minutes, then hours, then days, not through force, but through subtle, irresistible nudges. And you let it. But now, a revelation. What if you didn't have to? What if that constant craving to check your phone, that unconscious slide into the endless feed, wasn't an unshakable master, but a habit you could dismantle? Imagine the transformation. Picture yourself, for a moment, after truly internalizing the dichotomy of control. The phone still vibrates, but this time it's just an external event. You see the notification, but you recognize it for what it is, a signal from something not up to you. Instead of instinctively reaching, you pause. You feel the subtle pull, yes, but you don't obey. You choose to finish the task you were engaged in. You choose to continue the conversation you were having. You choose to savor the quiet moment. Your focus, once scattered and fragmented, becomes a laser. You engage with social media not as a passive recipient, but as an active agent. You decide when to enter that space, what you seek to gain from it, and when to exit. The anxiety of missing out begins to evaporate, replaced by the profound peace of knowing you are not missing out on your own life. You reclaim your attention, not just for a moment, but for good. It's like turning off the background noise you didn't even realize was deafening you. This isn't just about managing screen time, it's about reclaiming your sovereignty. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this. and you will find strength. This newfound strength allows you to dictate your inner landscape rather than letting algorithms dictate it for you. To cultivate this mastery daily, Stoicism offers tangible practices. Here are 3 specific applications that will anchor the dichotomy of control in your digital habits, transforming how you engage with the attention economy. First, institute a digital gatekeeper moment. Before you open any social media app, pause for a full 5 seconds. During this pause, ask yourself 2 distinct questions. Is the act of opening this app truly up to me right now, or am I reacting to an external impulse? And then, what specific, virtuous purpose do I intend to achieve by entering this space? You might want to send a specific message, check a particular piece of news, or genuinely connect with someone. If you cannot articulate a clear, virtuous purpose, then the act of opening the app is likely not truly up to you, but a surrender to an external pull. In that moment, choose differently. This practice helps you identify the unexamined impulses that lead to endless scrolling and empowers you to choose conscious engagement. Second, practice the information diet. Just as we carefully select what we consume for our physical bodies, Stoicism demands the same rigor for our minds. Seneca observed, "We are torn to pieces by our own vices and by the vices of others, but the worst of these is that we have made ourselves slaves to external circumstances." Apply this by consciously curating your feed to the extreme. Unfollow accounts that provoke envy, anger, or comparison. Mute notifications from groups that consume your focus without adding value. Limit your information sources to a few trusted, high-quality providers, and only engage with them at designated times. This isn't censorship, it's an act of self-preservation, ensuring that the impressions you allow into your mind are those that contribute to wisdom and tranquility, not agitation and distraction. By treating your feed as a garden, you decide what seeds are planted, not the wind. Third, embrace the evening attention audit. At the end of each day, set aside 5 minutes for quiet reflection. Consider this a review of your day's mental economy. Ask yourself, where did my attention genuinely reside today? And then, when did I surrender my attention to things not up to me, particularly social media or external digital demands? Do not judge yourself harshly, simply observe. If you find you spent 2 hours mindlessly scrolling, acknowledge it. Then, briefly, visualize what you could have done with that time. Read a book, learned a new skill, deepened a relationship, or simply sat in quiet contemplation. This audit builds self-awareness, shining a light on your patterns of attention distribution and subtly reinforces your resolve to better guard your inner fortress tomorrow. Through these practices, you will begin to experience a profound identity shift. You are no longer merely a user, a consumer of content, a data point in an algorithm. You are a philosopher in the digital arena. You see yourself as an architect of your own inner world, fiercely protective of your mental space. The world outside, with its clamor and endless demands, will remain, but your relationship to it will be fundamentally altered. You are not a leaf blown by every gust of trending content. You are a tree, rooted firmly in your own chosen values, letting only the most nourishing insights reach your branches. Your attention, once a scattered resource, becomes a focused beam, directed by your will, not by external programming. You become the master of your mind, not its captive. Embrace this truth. Your focus is your freedom. Guard it with the unwavering discipline of a Stoic sage. The choice is always yours. What will you choose to be? Something even more vital awaits your consideration, and it cuts to the very core of what it means to live well in a chaotic world. Stay tuned.